World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has.
Ugh.
We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding at your service.
Fuck you, then.
All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Literally the first thing she says to you as Llewellyn is, "Hey asshole, nobody likes you, but you won't get any backtalk here." Like, what the fuck?
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thedas.
Oh, wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
I remember before they added the option to increase the size of the subtitles, I just heard Corporal Vale, and I didn't read how it was spelled or nothing. And I thought, oh my god, Sebastian? Or a relative of Sebastian? Anyway, very disappointing that's not the case. Well, I suppose maybe Corporal Vale could be related to the Vales of Starkhaven, for all we know. My, maternal grandparents, their family all spells their last name differently, because my grandfather was a veteran from World War II, and he's also from a German immigrant family, and they did not like him having a German last name. So the military changed the name of how his name was spelled, so he spells it one way and all his brothers and sisters spelled it the other way. The original way. Get over there.
That may be worth investigating.
Yeah, I'll probably investigate it. I'm gonna do most of the quests in the area, but I really don't plan on this being a completion run. Like, I really doubt that I'll bother with the shards at all. But I will do a good number of the side quests. The Hinterlands
Mother
is
Giselle
so
ought to
huge,
be
though.
around here somewhere.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Yeah, we can't say one bad thing about one group without saying a bad thing about the other. We get it.
One down.
Be ready. More coming our way.
That's the end of it.
I like how that guy is using the wrong end of the hammer in the background there.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
That's an
Hush, dear
Inquisition
boy.
soldier, eh?
Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Unfortunately.
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate, I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
No, we'll save the debates for
I
later.
know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
And that's an excuse? They're making things worse.
They don't know that. This is my point. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
Yes,
could
they
try.
can.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Yes, Arding already said that, Cassandra.
Fine day to you.
What do you need? Yes, sir.
Have you seen otherwise?
True enough.
Where's the guy?
Good day to you.
Oh,
Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
cobwebs in the lungs is such a good description of asthma.
last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now, though. More likely to find mages than mutton.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
I will kill any rams I come across. Otherwise, I'll complete the quest at Avon.
Very well.
Of course.
Now, let's go talk to Vale.
You all right, sir?
You know. See? What did I tell you?
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk.
You obviously haven't known
Well,
very many
everyone's good
Templars.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
An annoying thing about the whole open world thing is that you need to get your camps first in order to fast travel. You can't, like, just do it automatically. Oh shit, I did not mean to come down here, but I guess I'm going down here.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
Make it take you!
Let's level up.
We should move on. We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
God, Fade Step is my fave move, like, practically, but Energy Barrage is so satisfying, like, visually. Broken bridge. This bridge is broken.
Templars have secured a position ahead.
Not for long.
Refugees should have a safer time on the King's Road now.
We must still deal with the apostates, however.
Yeah, I'll get to the apostates later.
We should search the area.
Iron bar. Nice. I will never use it. Somebody fell over the waterfall. That wasn't me. Hi, puppers.
Make it take you! No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
Can't do that yet. We haven't done the
I
quest for
assume
it.
you've heard about Prince Sebastian, Varric.
I know he invaded Kirkwall. Are you going to blame me for that, too?
I wasn't trying to.
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
I thought you might be concerned. It is your home.
Of course I'm concerned. I don't need you prodding me with a stick to prove it.
I call bullshit on Sebastian invading Kirkwall. Makes no fucking sense.
This would make a good place to camp.
Like, he knows that Anders is nowhere near Kirkwall. And Anders is the only person he wants to kill, so why the fuck is he invading Kirkwall? It literally just villainizes him. For no reason other than just cause extra drama for characters like Varric, who
I suppose this must be
nobody
Master
can
Dennett.
ever criticize, of course. Don't have that perk yet.
So you're the Inquisition.
Yeah, just hold on a sec. I want your bottle first.
Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? This because I called you a Haller rider? Those Haller are damn majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neg they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
They actually didn't give me a horse yet, so I'll take whatever you got. I fucking know how to ride a horse.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Watchtowers. Add it to the to-do list. What about you? What do you got for me?
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
And that is how we do it. Alright. Those are taken care of. Well, almost. We gotta go to the war table to actually finish it, but... The mage is around here somewhere. Well, I went too far. It's interesting to note that in the letters written by the mages versus the letters written by the Templars are signed with pristine professional handwriting, where the mages are signed with crazed illiterate handwriting or burned on the edges or always something like that. Where the fuck are they? Oh, that's the locked cabin. Oh, here they are.
I sense magical energies ahead. The mages cannot be far.
Apostate's dead, refugees should have an easier time on the King's Road.
Let's hope so.